cannot talk about justice. Let's talk about injustice. That's the end.
Okay, well that was very good. Very, 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 very good.
Did you enjoy that?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Well, I'm glad.
Yes. Well, you know, we definitely.
Are we on live, brother?
Yes, sir. We are.
We on live?
Yes.
Okay. Praise be to Allah, brothers and sisters. I really hope y'all paid attention to what the sister was speaking on about justice. Justice, according to the minister, and from the wisdom of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, he said that justice is the weapon that God would use to judge the people.
Right.
And he said the principle of justice is fair dealing. And in order for you to claim justice, you must understand that you must have the attributes of fair dealing in you, as well as a humanitarian. You cannot be a preacher, deacon, or anything of that nature if you don't have some humanitarian skills, brothers and sisters. Right now, I'm being a humanitarian. I'm helping a sister out who needed some help putting her tires. She said she's been asking for help. And everybody in the area was claiming they didn't speak no English. You see, you know, it's a terrible condition to suffer from. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My sister. The honor is mine. And, you have to understand, brothers and sisters, that, as I said, that this man is the man. And it is not no mistake that this sister just gave you the attributes of justice, since he had already spoken on this principle. He is the one. And he is the attribute of God in a man. And he is the Moses of this time, who is telling our government, the Pharaoh, to give the people the justice that they so misuse to the benefit of them, of this 1%. You will give it, but God will take it, regardless of the consequences of what you want to believe he is, because he is the one who gave you this privilege that you so rightfully disrespect. As the overseers, remember God said he lent out the vineyard? He was talking about to the government of the United States. Okay, you need to understand the scriptures. And you need to know the manifestation of the scriptures in modern time. Okay? He said he lent out a vineyard to some wicked husbandmen. Ain't that right?
Yes.
For a time. And he sent prophet after prophet. Okay? And they were all killed. So he figured if he sent his son, they probably would show a little bit more gratitude since the son came, and they also killed him. And the question was asked in the scripture, what will the sender do, or the father, since you have killed the son? It is the father's job to retaliate, okay, against the tyranny of those who took that righteous or that obedient son's life to his father, okay? Jesus didn't speak Christianity. He preached Islam, and it is the truth, because he preached freedom, justice, and equality. It ain't no getting around it. And if you think that when you hear Allah, once again, it's some whole other God, you can't say that. If you claim it, you was made in his image. I told you dang before. Your whole entire body represents him. You got 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head. A-L-L-A-H. Allah. Okay? There's no the scriptures. And this is why they have taught us not to be united. Because once we unite, it is the end of their tyranny as a whole, brothers and sisters. And I hope you don't think the brother was trying to sound too churchy. I'm just telling you the absolute truth of the scriptures, in which you have been so disrespected by not being educated on properly. I was a victim as well. Okay? And I thank God. That's what you will want to say. For him bringing me into the wisdom of knowing the truth, brothers and sisters. This is why I go in the way I do, so the people can see the wickedness. He said it's not his delight to kill the wicked. He said it is his delight to see the wicked turn from their wicked ways, okay? We are the wicked, black man and woman and all, but we are the prevalent ones because they made us real wicked, so that they can slick their dogs to commit the acts that they enjoy doing. Okay, they bloodthirsty murderers. And this is exactly why. He said, I know who your father was. He was a liar and a murderer from the beginning, okay? And they taught us this. And this is why we're killing each other, and this is why it ain't no dang justice, because we've been made Cain and Abel. Because they were the first ones to kill each other. Okay? So they enforced it on us. Oh, it's okay, my sister. You ain't have to do that, my sister. But I appreciate it. Yes, ma'am. No, the honor is mine, my sister. I'm sorry about that, brothers and sisters. But you see, now this sister just came and put money in my pocket. This lady left. But she overheard us talking on the show. All right? This God, brothers and sisters. I don't know this sister from a can of paint, but she heard what we was talking about. That lady came back from wherever she was going to give me a token of appreciation for helping her out. And in order for justice to come back in the land, we all must become humanitarians. I'm sorry. I'd like to share that definition with y'all before, and just in case, if the sister want to speak again. And I'm sorry, but I ain't mean to, go so far. But I really would like to share that definition to the people. So you can understand what Brother Ali is trying to tell you, that we're going to have to come into doing and being. Bear with me, brothers. If you have anything to say, brother, you can go on and pop off until I retrieve
I'll see if the sister wanted if the African Violet, if she wanted to say anything.
Yes, my wife is going to speak as well. Ask her to speak to get the sisters done. Now that mom is on the phone, so that'll be a blessing to have two sisters. So that we can have the female listeners understand that this is not a sexist situation, that we bring on this show. But like I said, brother, if you have any other thing, or sister, you have something else you would like to imply while I retrieve that word, you can go ahead.
Do you have anything you wanted to say?
No, I'm just listening. I'm enjoying listening. Everything he spoke on, I agree with his word. We have to be very careful, out here. He wanted to elaborate on humanitarian and things that we need to do. So I'm just listening.
Okay.
Yes, bear with me, brothers and sisters. I'm trying to retrieve it.
Well, I would just like to say while you're looking that up, again, we're still, for those who are listening, we're still looking for those people with any skills, trades, again, school teachers, carpenters, electricians, etc. The list goes on. We need these type of people in our community to come out or contact me by my email, realityundergroundradio@yahoo.com. We're trying to bring something to the youth where they can we can have little workshops or bring something for them on the weekends, and hopefully we can build up something further from that. But that's what we're looking for right now, so we're able to have something for the kids to do instead of talking down on them, as I've said before, because we really want to bring something positive to them. Instead of always saying, oh, these kids, they don't know how to do anything, this, that, and the other, we can start showing them how to do things. So that's what I really want to focus on, getting people out there that are willing to, volunteer their time, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes of your time, on the weekends, whether it be a Saturday morning. Give these kids something to do, especially when these teachers have these workshops and the kids are out of school. It can be substitute teachers, a carpenter who's out of work, a electrician who's not working right now, whatever the case is, where we can build up something and we can get grants, so we can, do something and possibly start making money and possibly even turn this into a magnet school. But we have to start somewhere. So I'm looking for that. I'm hoping that I'm able to, that somebody reaches out to me out there that's listening, because we have to bring something to our communities besides negativity and besides talking down and discouraging the youth. I want to bring something positive to them, because they need it. Because I believe it's our fault, my generation and some of the generation of people that are above me, because we tend to just keep talking and talking and talking and not bringing anything to the table. So that's why this is our time to try to help out. I know you want to go in with your word, brother, so we probably got about 3 or 4 minutes of time left, so you can go right ahead. Are you still there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was just listening in. Yes, sir. I have it, though.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, brothers and sisters, once again, I quoted to you that in order for justice to be reborn in the land, this is what God is going to bring when he comes back. He's bringing back his humanitarianship, in which he lent out for a time to see how it would be handled, since there were some men, as I said, who want to be like God. And this is why the scripture said, I'll be like Satan talking, the Most High God. Okay? So God lent out his humanitarianship to Satan for a time, since he wanted to be above him to see could he better pants. In which case we see in society today that Mr. Satan can't fit these pants size, okay? Now, I like to share the attribute, one of the most significant and beneficent attributes of God, which is the humanitarian. Let me let you hear, brothers and sisters. It's a noun, and it means a person who works to make other people's lives better. This is God, and this is you, the God in you, when you produce the characteristics of this attribute. You want people's lives to work better. You want their lives to be better. A full definition of it is a person who is promoting human welfare and social reform. What is reform? Let me let you know. Okay? All praise due to Allah. It means to improve someone or something by removing or correcting faults, problems, or etc. And it also means to improve one's behavior and habits. We have a waste management habit and behavior, and it needs humanitarian work on it. All right? Because there is not no humanitarian